everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of Nat 1. We're doing Narrative Telephone, which when me and Katie, who's next to me in the video here, we were watching the shit out of Narrative Telephone, and we were like, you know what would be a really, really good idea if we got Nat 1 to do it. So this is Katie and mine's little idea, and so we have got today with us, let's go in order of Jason. Introduce yourself. No, it's, you know.
God. Okay, hi guys, I'm Jason. My entire Discord camera went poof. Oh, there we go. Hi, I'm Jason. He, him. Yeah, this is difficult.
Yep. Actually, that's a good thing. Yeah, we'll say our name, pronouns, and also, like, how you found this. Peach.
Well, say it, don't spray it. I'm Peach. She, her, she, but I'll never be her. And I found this to be an interesting experience.
Alright, let's pass it over to Cade.
I am Cade, they, them, and
Hey,
hi. And I think Andrew is legally allowed to, like, duel me in hand combat for what I did.
So, Andrew, when Cade comes to England, you're allowed to duel them. Hand-to-hand combat as well. Do you get weapons? Are you allowed?
It's just hand.
Oh, just hand-to-hand.
Hand-to-hand combat?
I don't know. That's
Yeah, you get a gun.
CQC. That's CQC. I thought you were allowed, like, daggers.
On stream, I'm gonna formally count Jenna to a duel.
There we go. Right. I think I did pretty well, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that's my fucking... And Andrew, it's you.
Hello, I'm Jason. Oh no, wait, no, I'm Peach. I'm Cade. No, I'm Andrew. He, him. I thought this was an exhilarating little endeavor. Nerve-wracking, but rewarding. I don't know why I'm able to have hand-to-hand combat with you, Cade, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it, but I'm excited. I can't wait for one of us to just
die.
The other one right in the throat.
Alright, Katie. Oh, sorry.
That's me.
Yeah, Katie.
You've already introduced me, but yeah, I'm Katie. And yeah, that's about it.
How did you like Narrative Telephone?
Yeah, it were good, but obviously I forgot everything 2 seconds after.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see who's the one who ruins the most.
I reckon it's me.
Yeah.
Well, I also reckon I contributed to that.
I'd say
greatly.
I'm Jenna, obviously, and I found it really easy. Like, I don't know why, but I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. But I know that names screw me up a lot, so I know that I've probably butchered some names.
We can't all be perfect like you, Jenna.
I know, right? You can't. It's just an unobtainable, quality right now. So anyway, let's get into the first round, which we started with Cade. And when we do all the rounds, we should also think, what should we call the story? So, you should all be able to see Cade. Oops, excuse me. We can't start it right now.
I can't hear the audio either.
I was going to say, I couldn't hear Cade.
You should be able to hear the audio, because there's no reason for you to not hear it.
Well, I'll just grow up then and get over it.
We'll just do a test now. You might need to, like, press and turn up the thingy.
I want to watch my...
But yeah,
So this is a me problem.
Alright, so here's Cade. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Can you hear it?
14 years ago
No.
in a farm.
No.
It's silent.
Oh,
it's completely silent.
That's not good. Okay, what can I do?
Well, we're off to a good start, guys.
Right, let me do
Viewers at home.
Stream.
Beloved Nat wannabes.
Right, okay. We've got it. Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see it.
But can we hear it?
Can you hear it?
Hang on. Where's everyone gone?
There we go.
Yes,
you gotta
can-
back it up,
yeah.
back it up, back
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit
We're
up.
gonna back that shit up. Right, Katie, you just need to click on. You just need to hold again. Right, okay. We're
Yeah,
ready.
yeah,
We're
that's
sorted. We're doing it. Here is. Are you alright, Katie?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorted.
Here's Cade's first video, starting us off in round 1.
14 years ago, in a farm on the outskirts of town, there was a farmer named Old Man Jenkins. Old Man Jenkins had many animals on his farm. He had pigs that snuffled truffles. He had sheep to shear for wool.
Oh.
He had ducks to lay eggs. But most of all, he had cows to make milk. He had 12 white cows that made white milk. He had 8 brown cows that made chocolate milk. And he had 16 pink cows that made strawberry milk. His favorite cow was a pink cow named Isabella Gruntilda III.
Where all these animals come
On one
from?
particularly overcast Tuesday, the mayor knocked on Old Man Jenkins' door and said there was cause for celebration. The mayor brought the toy maker and the baker and the rest of the town as well. The baker had baked a great pink spotted cake with strawberries and cream. The toy maker had made many pink painted cow carvings.
You're a
The
toy
rest of
maker.
the town brought brightly wrapped cakes of emerald greens and sapphire blues. Old Man Jenkins was bewildered and befuddled. Whatever is the meaning of this? Asked Old Man Jenkins. Is there some kind of holiday I've forgotten about? Or could it be someone's birthday? The mayor just smiled and stretched his arms out wide. Why, you see, Isabella Gruntilda III is a very special cow indeed, and we're here to give her
Isabella.
an award. An award? Mused Old Man Jenkins. Why are you giving Isabella Gruntilda III an award? Because, replied the mayor, she was outstanding in her field.
Okay, hang on.
Excellent
Cade,
delivery at the end.
Oh wow.
Jenna, I'm gonna call. Jenna had a conversation with me at one point. She was like, "I heard down the grapevine that Cade's was easy. What the fuck was?"
I know. I heard. Literally, when it came to me, I mean, how many animals did that guy have that did not make it to the final stage?
Oh, I know. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
I wonder who's
That's the
the
first time I've heard that story.
Is it the first time you've heard that story?
Yeah.
That's the first time I'm hearing that iteration.
Oh my god. All right. Well, let's see.
I wonder what happens in the second one.
Let's see who. Let's see what happened here.
Okay, so
Oh
there's
no.
this farmer,
Oh no.
Oh
Who
god.
ruined it?
Straight away.
Old Man Jenkins. Wait, I
Is it-
can't see the
Hey,
stream,
Old Man
and,
Jenkins.
and I can't see the stream. He has
Yeah.
cows. No, wait, no. He
Wait,
so he has like
you can't see the stream.
no. I need to
Oh,
stream it
goodness
again
gracious me. I know why.
because you didn't stream.
Yeah. I know what to do. I know what to do. It's fine.
Is there any chance you can turn it up, Jenna?
That won't happen again. No, I can't turn it up from here.
God, no.
You can turn everybody else down. That might work.
Oh, look at that still of me.
Right,
So
okay.
beautiful.
That won't happen again since I knew how to fix it. Yeah, baby steps. You know what I mean? We're learning. Okay, right.
Oh,
Are we all
no.
ready? Here we go.
Okay, so there's this.
There's no
farmer.
audio.
Yeah,
No
Oh,
audio.
his
fuck's
name is
sake! Why? Oh my god. Right. Okay.
Jenna, we swear Jenna knows what she's doing, people.
I know what I'm
They're
doing.
doing.
I know what I'm doing. Right. Can you see this now?
Yeah, there. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay.
Should be. No. Okay, so there's this farmer, and his name is Old Man Jenkins, and and he has cows. No, wait, no. He has like
Fucking hell. Straight away.
sheep for
Sheep.
shearing.
Sheep for
He's
shearing.
got like cows. Okay, and the cows make milk. And they make he's got regular cows for that boring old shit. He's got like brown cows for chocolate milk. You know what I'm
Wait.
saying? He's got like pink strawberry cows, right? Strawberry milk cows, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So one day he's just like trotting on by, and the mayor's like, "Hey mate, we've got the baker. Come over here, baker." And the baker, he makes all sorts of stuff, right? And today he makes loads of stuff. Just trust me. And today he's made
Just trust me.
fucking a cake, right? And then anyway, Old Man Jenkins.
What are you
like,
looking
"Whoa,
at?"
what the hell? Why have I got a cake made for me? What's this all about? Why are you being so generous and kind? Anyway, Mayor's like, mate, it's not for you. It's for... Oh yeah, he's also got this cow called Esmeralda Gruntilda or something like that. She's the best cow, and he says it's for this Esmeralda Gruntilda.
Gruntilda.
And Yeah, and basically, he's like, well, why is she getting a cake? And he says, well, there's only something. She was outstanding in her field.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh my god! Wow!
My favorite part was when Peach was like, and they've got brown cows, and she hit him with like that chocolate milk.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this was very hard for me. Okay.
Oh.
Hands down, the best part is like, and the baker, he makes lots of stuff. The moment of silence, trust me, he makes lots of stuff.
Every single animal except the fucking sheep for shearing and the cows just disappeared. The amounts of animals gone. But yeah. Katie, what's happening in the background there? Because Molly's really making a first appearance on that one tonight, I'll tell you now, for Precipice. There you go, there she is, Molly. Molly, you're live. You're live on that one. Right, okay.
You're gonna be on the...
Are we ready to see the next one? Can we all see me?
Well, actually, right quick. No, Molly, we're wondering how I can turn the volume down so that we can hear the.
I'm struggling to hear the original.
Yeah. So if you go on hold everyone's picture down, hold everyone's thing down, you can get the volume on everybody and turn them down individually, so you can alter everyone's volumes from there.
Hold your finger on the stream first and turn that volume up.
Yeah.
Before you turn everyone else's down, because that'll solve the problem quicker.
Yeah. Okay. But we can't wait though.
How do I do that? And God,
for God's sake.
Oh no!
Honestly,
Oh, no.
How do I use my finger?
Yeah.
Right. On my phone, it only gives me the option to have the mute on, or not mute. But
hold them down, and you'll get a thing pop up, and you can do a volume slider. There you go.
Oh my God, I can do it.
Yes, right. Now you know. Let's get a wriggle on. Okay.
Right, hold on.
The next video, number 3. It was me.
Number 3, it was me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Are we all ready?
No.
Do Jenna so you can see how it is.
I can hear you, Molly. Anyway. Right. I'll just keep talking so you can see how loud it is, but here we go, here's mine. And I know this one is a bit quieter than normal, because I did film it in a different way to the rest of them.
Yeah, that's better.
So here we go. Right. Okay. Okay, so... there's this farmer, and his name is Old Man Jenkins. Get in. Now he's got a lot of animals, right? He's got sheep for shearing. He's got cows. These cows all come in different colours. He has regular cows for milk. He has brown cows for chocolate milk. And he has, oh my God, it's coming out of my head already. He has pink cows for strawberry milk. And he's got a bunch of cows, right, basically. And he was heading off into town one day where the mayor greeted him. And he was like, hey, hello, old Farmer Jenkins. I've got something, I want you to meet somebody. And Farmer Jenkins was like, oh, yeah, fucking why not? Let's meet this guy. So, legit. You go up to this guy, and it's the baker. And the baker says, oh, guess what? The mayor says the baker has something very special, which is a cake. And Old Man Jenkins says, oh, goodness me, I'm so glad. Thank you very much, baker, for this lovely cake. And the baker says, oh, no. It's not for you. It's for Esmeralda Gruntager. Esmeralda Grimelda. The cow. There's another cow, right? And the reason why there is that, and the farmer goes, wait, why have I got this cake? Why has Esmeralda got this cake? Esmeralda, my best cow. And the baker said, because she was outstanding in her field.
Oh my God, Jenna.
Oh God.
Is how you write dialogue.
Wow, yeah, that's how you write dialogue, absolutely. Can you see Andrew when I do this?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it does work then. Okay, that's good.
Oh no, my webcam is so potato quality.
Yeah.
I think I was the first one to screw up Esmeralda Gruntelda or whatever the fuck.
No,
it was.
I was.
Said like 3 different names.
All right.
Like,
Here we've
I
got.
butchered that.
Oh,
God,
well, yours is coming up soon, Katie.
I can't wait.
So there's this farmer, and on his farm he has cows, and he's got some sheep for shearing.
That's another
shear
name.
the sheep. He has many a cow. He has white cows for milk. He's got brown cows for chocolate milk. He's got pink cows for strawberry milk, as you do. And one day, this farmer, Old Man Jenkins, as he's known, is walking into town.
No.
And who does he see? But the mayor of the town. And the mayor says, "Oh, Farmer Jenkins, I've got somebody that you should meet." Farmer Jenkins says, "Who?" So the mayor beckons to his friend. It's only the baker. And the mayor says, "The baker's got something for you." Wink, wink, it's a cake. So Farmer Jenkins goes up and thanks the baker sincerely for the cake. And the baker says, Oh, no. This cake isn't for you, Mr. Jenkins. This cake is for Esmeralda Glizelda. And Old Man Jenkins is a bit taken aback. Why am I taking this cake for Esmeralda Glizelda? My prized cow, my best cow. Why do I not get this cake? Why does she get this cake? And the baker looks him in the eye and says, because she was outstanding in her field.
Oh, wow. Jeez Louise. Ooh. No, that were good. That were good.
Pull it back.
No.
I am panicking a little bit here because it seems as though I have lost something.
Did you lose mine?
I've lost something here, and I don't know where it is. So, just give me a second. I might have to do a be right back whilst I sort this out. So, we'll do a be right back. Okay, give me a sec. We are back.
Hey, not one of these.
Oops, hang on. Right, what's cracking off here? There we go.
Let's crack a lacking.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad at doing this whole bloody, you know what I mean, like organised thing. But yeah, I've done it as best I can, and now it's all back to normal. So we're all good. We're all good. Okay, so
Yeah, I recognize that shirt.
Hey, we're in round 1 of 5. This is my bad labelling skills that's screwed me over, but it's okay. It's all fixed. So, after Andrew's absolutely excellent recollection of that story, let's see what Jason does.
So there's a farm, and this guy, he has chickens, right? He's got sheep. Loves to have a sheep for shearing. And, he's got many a cow. Let me tell you now. He's got white cows for white milk, brown cows for chocolate milk. And wouldn't you know it, pink cows for strawberry milk. Guy goes by the name of Old Man Jenkins, and he has a really nice cow, his best cow, Esmeralda Griselda. He's going into town one day, and he gets stopped by a man, the mayor of the town. And the mayor of the town looks at him, and he's like, "Oh, old Farmer Jenkins, you gotta go. How's the farm doing?" Yes, it's good. Thank you for asking. Continues on his merry way. And gets stopped by a baker. And the baker's like, "Oh, I need you to deliver this cake for me, please." "All right. Who's cake for? Me." "No, it's for Esmeralda Griselda." "Well, why am I delivering this cake to Esmeralda Griselda, my best cow? My best one?" And the baker looks him in the eye and says, "Oh, if you must know, she was outstanding in her field."
That fucking laugh at the end of that. Jesus Christ.
Jason, you improved it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I also like that it was actually closer.
It was closer to the original.
Yeah,
was the cake for delivery, or was it like, what was that?
In the original, everyone from the town went to the farm.
Everyone went to the farm. Shit, yeah.
We all said, "Fuck that! Jenkins is going in town."
Jeez Louise.
He can meet the people in town.
He can do it himself. But yeah. Okay, so this is the final one in the Farmer Jenkins storyline. Saga, yeah, here we go. Alright, we're ready. Yeah.
Oh, God, no. Okay, this is a story about a farmer called Old Man Jenkins.
Yes!
He had lots of animals. He had sheep and cows, and he had a white sheep.
Chickens again.
A white sheep?
For milk. And he had a brown sheep for chocolate milk, and a pink... a brown cow for chocolate milk, pink cow for strawberry milk. Anyway, one day he saw
good old sheep milk.
One day he saw one of the cows was called Esmeralda. So anyway, he saw someone and they said, "Can you deliver this cake for me?"
Oh my God.
And he said, "Yeah, who's the cake for?" And they said, "It's for Esmeralda." And then he said, "Oh, why would you give a cake to Esmeralda?" And he said, "Because he's the best in her, because she's the best in her field."
The whole punchline went.
I can't believe the punchline disappeared.
The storyline is built on the one thing.
I can't believe the punchline just disappeared. But that sweet sheep.
But it was funnier.
Fucking brown sheep, y'all. Brown sheep.
Oh my God.
Cade, explain yourself.
My eyes are stinging because I'm laugh crying.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Oh jeez.
You moved me to tears, Kater.
Andrew, I want to ask you a quick question. Have you got someone to watch this, or have you got some what's the word? Some insider called C Hatsursim. Wait. Who's watching now? Who's watching now? Said, "Who's the guy? So sweet and so handsome. Black t-shirt, man with glasses." Yeah, this is Andrew, who plays Flopsy in Witchlight.
He's
so
bisexual.
If you're a Witchlight fan, I do think a lot of people's favourite character is Flopsy, who's played by Andrew, our resident Scottish.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. Honestly, I have no idea.
He's very handsome. Good eye.
He's a handsome man.
I'm glad to
Very
have fans.
Well, keep your ears open for Witchlight. Anyway, right. So that was round one. Now, what should we call Cade's story about Old Man Jenkins?
Well, about Esmeralda Griselda.
Best in her field.
She was the best in her field. She wasn't even outstanding in her field.
She was the best.
Not like those milk giving sheep. You know what I mean? Like that. That's just
the brown sheep killed me, dude.
Oh wow.
Now I'm just eager for more of Katie's.
Oh yeah, for real.
I corrected though. I did correct it.
Yeah.
I corrected the sheep to the cows.
Yeah, we
when
know,
I realised.
Okay.
I really can't wait for Katie to be in the middle of one of these because that's going to be pure chaos.
I think this is on this round. I think this is the worst I did. I think on the other ones I didn't do as bad. I think, but maybe I did. I don't know.
Also, update Andrew for you, your biggest fan in the chat. There, it's called Alex, and they said, Andrew, if you want, I can bake you cakes.
Oh.
All right.
I built an entire D&D character around liking cakes.
Oh my god, that's so crazy! Wow,
it's just perfect.
You need to watch Witchlight. Anyway, so we're gonna do round two now, which started off with our very own Peachykins. Here she is. Okay, are we ready? Let's go.
Okay, so I was at my extended family's vacation home because we'd all got together for a family reunion. As you probably know, we're all vampires. So I was with my cousin Bjorgen Horgan, the Red, named after his ginger hair, not after blood. He was actually a vegan vampire, so he only drank artificial blood. And I was... Yeah, and so we were just walking alongside... I should probably tell you what the vacation home is called. It's called Chiselbone Mews.
Oh, fuck that
chisel
up.
them bones. Anyway, so me and my cousin, Bjorgi, me and my cousin Bjorgi, we call him.
Bjorgi?
We were just chilling,
That's what we call him.
Relaxing, drinking some blood. And who comes along but... Grenton Schmorgens Vorgenmeyer. And he was like, you young kids, you shouldn't be drinking the blood by the river. You could get hurt. And I was like, well, listen, mate, I'd really like to stay and listen to what you're saying, but we've only got 30 seconds left of this story. So we better do something impactful. I don't know. There was a bus, and we got on board the bus, and we drank everyone's blood. There were 367 people on that bus.
Oh,
yeah.
Throwing out the numbers.
Good one. Anyway, we gotta go. See you guys.
Oh wow. Oh wow! Well, I can first of all say that that those names probably did not last.
Those names did not last.
No,
I
they
can tell
did
you,
not.
as the one that went second, one of the names definitely did not get in.
At least
went
one.
third, but all the names went.
Drenton Horgan Morganmeyer.
Yeah, can you even remember that, Peach?
No.
Wow.
I couldn't even remember Bjorgen Horgan twice.
Oh yeah, legit. Jeez Louise. Right, let's see how bad Andrew butchered this one then, shall we? And here we've got featuring Garfield, obviously.
So, Peach was at a family reunion in the family summer home, which they call Chiselbone Mews, because you got to chisel them bones. And they were just hanging out, relaxing. As you know, the family is all vampires, which is why they like to chisel bones. Not really sure that's what vampires do, but they like to chisel bones as well as drink blood. But there's one vampire that doesn't like to drink blood, and that is Peach's cousin, Bjorgen Florgen. Now, Peach was hanging out with Bjorgen Florgen, the vegan vampire, and they were just walking through the forest. They decided to drink blood, just sitting by the edge of the forest.
Where did the forest come from?
And then, you'll never guess, but an old man comes along whose name is long and ridiculous.
Oy.
And quite frankly, immemorable. So he comes along and he says, "What are you damn kids doing? You can't be drinking here by the forest. You're not allowed to be drinking blood here." So they say, "Oh, sorry, we can't really have this argument because we've only got 30 seconds left of this story, so we need to hurry up and make something impactful happen." So they run away and come across a bus full of 367 people, and they proceed to drain all of the people on this bus of their blood. It was a very, very happening day in Vampire Land.
The slow drink. The slow drink.
Gotta go.
The slow drink. Oh my goodness gracious me.
So the main thing I forgot where they were drinking, because I completely forgot that it was a river, so I just made up a forest.
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't have no idea where the fucking forest came from at all. Oh god. Hello, Molly.
Katie's brought out the...
Here's Molly on screen, everybody.
Where?
What? You're right here you're on stream right now, Molly. You are live. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I know. Oh, I thought you said it was me. I thought, why is it green?
Yeah, Molly, you're green.
Updates on this guy. He says you're sweet like cotton candy, blue cotton candy. If you want, we can watch a movie together, or we can make a movie. You and I pretend to be stuck in the camera, and you save me. Oh wow! What a laugh! What a laugh! Right. So
I butchered this one as well.
This is Katie for round 3 of the Vampire Saga.
It's gonna go bad.
Right. Are we all ready?
No.
Here she is. Katie herself.
Right, so Peach told a story of a family of vampires that went to a family reunion
Summarise it.
at Chiselborn Muse.
Yay!
Chiselborn Muse.
Yes, she got it.
Anyway, so there's family of vampires and they all like drinking blood and doing vampire things. But there was one vampire that was vegan.
Hey.
So this one vegan didn't like, oh god, I've well forgot this. This one vegan didn't like drinking blood, but the rest of the vampires came across a bus with 367 people on the bus.
Yes,
and they sucked all the blood from the people on the bus.
She's searching.
The vampire's name was something that no one can remember. And that's all I remember. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, my greatest accomplishment, and I've just been written out.
What was his name again, Peach?
My uncle?
Yeah.
We should have listened the first time. No, Bjorgen Holgen's my cousin.
His name was
I'm so nervous.
The Teddy continues.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. Right. Okay.
I don't even know where that came from. I didn't have a Teddy.
All right. Let's go.
Oh. Peach's story told a story about a family of vampires who went to a vampire family reunion, and we went to a vampire reunion at a place called Chiselbone Muse. And
oh no!
Oh no!
they
The cutouts are really the thing.
there was they suck blood and do vampire things.
Yes.
There's one vampire who was vegan, so he didn't like to suck blood. But there was a bus, and with 367 people on the bus, and they went on the bus, and they sucked all their blood, and that's it.
That's it. That's the whole story. 367 is really making it through, though. Like, come on. Like, I'm very happy with that.
It was quite the feat, but everyone just remember that I was the one who did that.
Oh, you were. We'll all remember that one. We'll all remember. Yeah.
Also,
I like that
vegan vampire works as well. Like that's.
I also the fact that Bjorn Hogan was there and also drinking people's blood. I'm kind of starting to doubt he might be a vegan.
You have an unreliable narrator.
It were a cheat. Cheat there.
He just got off his keto.
Yes. No, you're allowed to drink blood on keto.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. It's round number 5. Here I am. Here we go. So, Peach tells a thrilling tale of a family of vampires, and they all lived in a mansion called the Jewel Bone Mansion, the Jewel Bone Estate, and that they were all there having a party, but one of those vampires was a vegan. Terrible. And they were all there, drinking blood, doing vampire things, except that other one who was a vegan. And then magically, for some reason, a bus shows up, and it has 367 people in it, and all the vampires, obviously excluding the vegan vampire, get on that bus and eat everyone on it. Well, what can I say?
We eat them.
I think I embellished a little bit there because I made the vegan still a vegan. So yeah, I thought it was implied. Fucking Jason. Jeez Louise. See, that's the thing. I've seen the visuals of all of these, but I've not heard any of them, except my own, obviously, and the ones that I watched. So this is bound to be a thrilling tale. Here he is. Indeed. Jason, everybody.
Peach tells a thrilling story, a tale of dismay and dishonor, love and betrayal, about a lovely little home called the Jawbone Estate, where there's a bunch of vampires having a little soiree, if you would say. And in it, one of these vampires just so happens to be a vegan. Quite unfortunate for that individual, if you ask me. So, they're all having fun, drinking blood, except the guy who's a vegan, of course. And for some reason, a fucking bus pops out of nowhere from, the material plane or something. I don't know. And in doing so, there's 367 people on this said bus. And so all the vampires except, the vegan one have an entire feast while the vegan one is left to be sad and unincluded. Loneliness is the scariest part of this story.
Aww.
The loneliness is the scariest part. How lonely it must be. That's definitely got to be called the vegan vampire. 100%.
The vegan vampire.
The vegan vampire. Jeez Louise.
Subtitled 367.
367 people on one bus. Jeez Louise. Right.
It was a double decker.
Now, this one is the one where I started, so I really hope the accent carried on through, and I have a sneaky suspicion that it didn't.
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. Here I am.
Hello, it's me, Aurora, and I will be very, very surprised if this accent gets anywhere close. Anywhere. So, Once upon a time, there was a strange old gnome called Herbert Sherbertson, and when he was a little boy, he would get picked on a lot by everybody because he couldn't read very well, and he couldn't run very fast, and he couldn't punch very hard. So he got really sad and ran away to the swamp, where he found a little cave where he could live inside it, and it was covered and hidden by a big rock with lots of moss on it. And the rain would rain through the moss and into his cave, and he would drink the water, and he didn't know that that's where he got his magical powers from. And with these powers, he could light little fires, he could clean his clothes, he could mend little breaks and in objects and things, but he couldn't mend his lonely heart. So one day, a creepy old hag was wandering through the swamp and came straight up to his cave. "I know you're in there, Herbert Sherbertson," she croaked.
"Yes?"
he called, trembling in his freshly cleaned boots.
"What do you want?"
"I've come to grant you a deal of a lifetime. I know you have magic powers, and you got them from me because this is my swamp. Now, if you leave your cave, I promise that you will never be lonely again."
Herbert peeked his little gnome head out and said, "Oh, go on then."
And she said, "Ha! Now if we are to be married, and you will live with me in a different cave on the other side of my swamp." And he said, "Oh, shit." And that is why you should never go with the first person who gives you attention, because they might be a hag.
Yeah. I learned that the hard way.
I wonder who heard that story.
Only me, probably.
Only you. Yeah. Only
100%.
Katie. Only Katie heard that story.
So this is why it gets so messed up.
Yeah.
Katie went after me. Oh,
Me
dear.
too.
Oh dear.
None of us heard that story.
All right, let's see if Katie actually attempts the accent this time. Okay.
For about 2 seconds, and then that's it.
Here we go.
Hello. This is Aurora, and this is a Norwegian accent that I can't obviously do. Once upon a time, there was an old gnome called Herbert Sherbertson, I think, and he was bullied and picked on, and he was picked on because he couldn't run very fast, or he couldn't do things very well. So he ran away to a swamp.
Yeah, we got the swamp.
And as he was walking through the swamp, he found a cave hidden behind moss or under moss.
Good.
So he decided to go on and live in the cave, hide in the cave. Anyway, whilst he was hiding in the cave, living in the cave, he used to drink the water, and the water was magical water that would give him magical powers. And
it's written on the ceiling.
He used the magical water to clean his clothes and to clean everything really well because it was magical water. And then one day he came across an old hag.
Ooh, the hag.
The old hag said, "Oh, what are you doing in my cave?" Oh yeah, and also he was very lonely. Was Herbert Sherbertson? He was very lonely, and the only thing that the magic couldn't fix was his lonely heart. So anyway, the old hag was like, "Oh, if you come with me, you'll never be lonely again." So he went with the old hag, and I don't know. And it wasn't very good, and this is why you shouldn't go with the first person that you meet.
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good.
Oh shit! I can't wait to see how this goes. To be fair. Oh.
One of the funniest parts about that to me is the thumb encroaching on the camera the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Please let it be over.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Jeez Louise.
It's so bad.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
I can't wait to see it. Like that's already lost a lot of detail already in the second video.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I did alright though.
I think you did alright, but the Aurora voice did fall away, didn't it? Like
Yeah, but I did say a Norwegian accent because there's no way I could do it. I was shy.
yeah, it were mostly it were a script instruction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if Cade did the accent. Okay, here we go. Cade's up next.
Okay, so there was once. This is Aurora speaking.
Yes.
There was once a little gnome named Herbert Sherbertson.
Yes.
And he was bullied and picked on because he could not run very fast, and he just flopped at a lot of things. So he ran away, and he ran very far. And he ran to a cave, and there was water in the cave, and it was magic water. And he could wash his clothes in it, but the magic water could not fix his lonely, broken heart. So one day, a hag showed up, and the hag said, "Oh, Herbert Sherbertson, if you come with me, you'll never be lonely again." And Herbert Sherbertson said, "Okay, I will go with you." But then it was absolutely terrible, and that's why you should not settle for the first person you meet.
Yay!
Yay!
There we go. There we go. You know what?
Okay,
Cade
so-
did a great rendition of whatever Katie says.
I have to preface this with the moment I heard it is Aurora speaking, I went a completely different route with it. So enjoy.
Okay. The preface.
Is there a revival?
This is a revival. I hope it's a revival.
Kind of.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, it is Aurora speaking. So I wanted to tell you a little story about a little gnome named Herbert Sherbertson. Okay, yes. Herbert Sherbertson was very sad because he could not run fast. He was slow, and he would fucking suck at everything that he did. Well, one day he was running along and he found a little magical river, and he thought, "I am going to wash my clothes in little magical river." So but it did not work. Clothes not washed correctly, and they washed the clothes, that was it, but they could not fix his broken heart, for he was lonely. Then one evil hag is like, "Well, hey, I can fix your broken heart if you need, Mr. Herbert Sherbertson." And Herbert Sherbertson was like, "Okay, sounds good to me." But then Herbert Sherbertson's sad, and the theme of the story is don't settle for the first person that you meet.
Oh my god, Jason went the Lauren's impression of Aurora route.
Literally.
Oh wow. Oh,
I wonder who's
I'm
next.
just end this before it gets to me.
Oh no.
So much of this does not get through.
You know what? I'll tell you now. From the screenshot I can see of what you're doing, Andrew, on the thumbnail, I think Alex is going to really like this. But
Literally, stay tuned, Alex.
But
I'm not going to like the accent that I do.
I mean, oh, so you do an accent? Spoiler alert!
No.
All right. Well, fifth we have Peach. Here we go.
Hello, it is me, Aurora.
Yes!
And I am going to tell you a story. Okay? So there is this man, and he's called Herbert Sherbertson.
Yes!
And Herbert Sherbertson wanted to find love. And he fucking he couldn't find love, and he went to a hag, and he was like, "I need to find love," and the hag was like, "Okay, well, I'll give you a heart or something," and then he I don't know, he didn't like the hag. And then the moral of the story is do not settle for the first person you meet.
What the fuck, Peach?
What? So it wasn't me that messed it up. Yes.
Like I said, this was very...
What? Where did the heart come from?
I don't know, I was thinking of Octavia.
Oh, right, okay. So you're thinking of a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
because I was watching it, and when I've watched all of these, I've...
You what? You cut out.
You've cut out Peach.
Go on.
And when I'm watching these videos, like before I actually do mine, I'm like listening in, and I'm like, oh, that reminds me of that. Oh shit, I've just missed the plot. so then when I'm remembering back, I'm remembering whatever I was thinking of.
That's true, actually. That is true. That does happen. All right. Okay, we've got Andrew for the final video of mine.
I apologise.
I can't wait to hear your fucking accent if you've done one. Here we go.
Hello, it is me, Aurora, and I am going to tell you a story. It is about a man called Herbert Sherbertson.
Yes!
And I'm going to stop with the voice.
No!
But this is done by Aurora, apparently. Herbert Sherbertson was looking for love. And he couldn't find anybody to love at all, so he ended up stumbling upon a hag.
Oh.
And he hoped that he could find love there. So he goes up to the hag and asks for love. He needs to find love. And the hag says, okay, well, I guess I can give you a heart. So he gives him a heart, and Herbert Sherbertson doesn't like the hag or the heart very much.
Typical Herbert.
And, I suppose the moral of this story is don't fall for the first person that you see.
What a fucking finger twiddling prick.
Anyway, bye.
What's all this shit?
I really loved the long joke idea.
Hello, it is me, Aurora. I got. I drank three barrels of rum before telling this story.
We went through like the 3 phases of. We went through Russian Aurora, drunk Aurora, regular Aurora, and I can't be fucked to speak the right way, Aurora.
I just fuck Aurora.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Andrew's round up next.
Oh no, this is going to be terrible.
You know what? I am so looking forward to seeing what the fuck this was, like, in the first place. Like, oh, wow, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Right, here he comes. It's our Andrew, starting us off. Oh, what could my Aurora story be called, by the way? Herbert Sherbertson.
Rory Snorer.
Herbert Sherbertson and the hag. And the lost love. All right.
There you go.
There we go.
Hagbert Sherbertson.
Hagbert Sherbertson. Here we are, Andrew.
It was another sweltering hot day in the small reclusive village of Fanny Paddock, famed for its abundant and tasty free-roaming haddock. This had been the longest dry spell that the village had ever seen. In the village of Fanny Paddock lived a charming young lad named Andy Crannock. No later than 11:07 a.m. on one fateful day did Andy Craddock of Fanny Paddock hear a rip-tip-tapping on his front door.
You bastard.
'Twas only the mail woman, Mandy Dondick. "Hello, Mandy Dondick," said Andy Craddock. "Hello, Andy Craddock," said Mandy Dondick. She handed him a small parcel and went about her day. Andy Craddock opened the parcel with gusto glinting in his eyes. Out from the parcel, he whipped some small pills, the tiniest little pills you ever did see.
Oh my God.
Without a moment to waste, he pestled and mortared with haste, for his husband, Manny Baddock, was ill and ridden in bed, a bag of half-frozen peas resting on his poor head. Andy Craddock mixed the crushed pills into his husband's favourite drink, room-temperature soda water. What a treat! His husband sucks the glass down in mere seconds. But once back in the kitchen did Andy Craddock go, he realised his mistake and exclaimed, "Oh no!" His cribbage injury, which had left his hand aching, had caused him to click on the wrong pills when ordering. Andy Craddock had just given his husband, Manny Baddock, dog Viagra. How could this be? Andy ran to Manny to check he's okay, and what he sees is a miracle. Manny's cured! Hooray! But Manny now seems to have a predicament of a different kind. His tongue is out, he's panting, and his eyes are wide. Andy looks down at Manny's tail. It's wagging. The dry spell in Fanny Craddock was about to be a thing of the past. Andy asks Manny, "What position shall we do first?"
The fucking drink! Andrew, first of all, that's evil.
That were amazing.
That's evil. Poor kid.
I just wanted to throw in so much that I could to see how much lasted.
None of it.
Oh my
None.
god!
Yeah.
I can tell you now. I'm not telling you where, but I did not hear any. There's like 3 things that stayed. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
thought it was
God.
something different entirely.
Honestly, honest to God, I actually thought you'd done something else, which is when you'll get to me, you'll see what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I attempted to like pull back again. Yeah, I think Jason. Yeah. Anyway, let's just fucking get through it and see what the fuck happened to this. That is the hardest one, I'm telling you. Jesus.
Oh, look at Cade.
Oh, look at Cade's awesome little headphones. All right.
They
Okay.
know what they did.
All right.
So there was a person named Fanny Haddock in a place called Haddock. I don't know. And there, God.
Oh fuck.
She got some mail from her mail carrier and ripped the mail open and there were pills inside, and she ran and she crushed up the pills and put the pills in room temperature soda water, which was her husband's favorite drink, or maybe his husband's favorite drink. Who knows? And so she gave it to her husband, and he took it, but then she had ordered the wrong pills, and it was dog Viagra. But then her husband's tail was wagging, and he asked, which position should we try first? I think that can't possibly be.
Oh wow. Okay.
We lost like 80% of the story.
Yeah. Well, the rhyming went straight out of the window with that one. But a lot of details still there, you know what I mean? But I can tell you now, Cade, it got fucked up worse than that. Like, it got fucked up so much worse.
It's not recognisable by the end.
It is not recognisable at all, I can tell you now.
I wonder who does that.
I wonder. I did embellish in places, though, because I would try to, like, bring it back a little, but I don't know.
Anyway.
It's, that's Molly.
Oh, well.
In the background.
Hi, Molly, then.
Hi, Molly. Right. Is number 3, Katie.
Go. Right, okay. There was, I think, a woman called Danny from I don't know where. And she got some mail. And in the mail was some pills. So she got the pills, crushed up the pills, put them in her husband's, I think, favourite drink, which was soda water. So she crushed up the pills, put them in the soda water, and then gave them to her husband. Nice. And then after the husband drank the soda water, crushed up pills, she realised that they'd actually sent her the wrong pills, and in actual fact, they'd sent her dog Viagra by accident. So her husband's tail started wagging, and then he asked her, "What position would you like to do it in?" And that's all I got.
No, that was good.
That was good.
I'm going to drop the ball so fucking hard.
Yeah, it wasn't Kater. Because obviously, what you've got to remember here is, like, Andrew fucked everyone over by the beginning, right? Cade had no chance, right? What Cade got from that was the details. Kater did the details just fine. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was splendid.
Katie, I love you to death, but I can't understand half of what you're saying.
Literally every time Jason got Katie, he was like, "Fucking hell, it was Katie!" Ah! Yeah.
But Andrew's story was like a version of like Dr. Zeus or something. Oh, well done.
Yeah. Once upon a midnight dream. Oh my god. Right.
Is my accent that bad to understand? You understand Jenna though?
Jenna's isn't bad.
Yeah, you're more common than me. Like, you've got more of the
What
Colin
can I say?
accent. Look at Jason's face first of all. Right, let's just have a look at Jason's starting off face, because he knows he's about to slaughter the shit out of this story.
Twisted in pain.
Wow, here we go.
So there was a woman named Danny, in the town of Dannyville. She got some mail, and in those mails were some real good Percocets, some real good pills. You know what I'm saying? And so she crushes up the pills, and for some reason puts them in her husband's drink, in his favorite soda water. What that has to do with the relevance, no clue. But yeah, so she crushes it up and puts it in the soda water, and then next thing, he now has a fucking tail and he's wagging it, and he looks at her and he's like, well, what position do you want to do it in?
Turn your thing down, Jason.
And that's all I got.
All right, Jason, your bloody thing's too loud. You could hear the video over. But yeah,
my bad.
Right, that wasn't too bad actually.
That wasn't bad.
It was probably me that fucked it up then.
I think it was you, Jenna.
went out the window.
The dog Viagra went. The soda water stayed. But I think I fucked everything up.
Oh no, Danny from Dannyville, y'all.
Danny from Dannyville. I think Dannyville fucking left too. I can't even remember. But yeah, this is not good. This is actually quite terrible. So there's this woman, and she is called Danny, and she's flying on an airplane. No, she's not flying on an airplane to meet fiance. Instead, she's getting a delivery. She gets some mail through the door, and it's some pills, some really strong pills, really, really good pills. So she takes them into the kitchen, and she probably carries them like a little crab as she walks, hiding the package from the husband. Takes it into the kitchen.
That one's for you, Andrew.
I've got my glasses on. I'll take them off just for a bit of visibility. Yeah. So she takes the package into the kitchen and unboxes it. She's got the pills in there. She's like, "Hey, thank God for these pills, because I know what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to crush them up. I'm going to sprinkle them into my husband's drink." So she takes the drink into the living room where the husband's sitting watching probably Jeremy Kyle, and she hands him his drink, and he sniffs it, he listens to it, and then he drinks it. And
Yes.
and then all of a sudden, a tail sprouts out of his arse area, I guess, and his tail starts wagging. And he says so he looks at the woman and he says, "What position would you like to do it in tonight?"
You did a lot fucking better than I did, let me tell you.
No, because I genuinely thought Andrew had done the joke.
The story.
I thought, because it was so there's this woman, and I was like, oh my god, it's a there's this woman joke. So I was like,
It was a gay couple in the original.
No,
You guys are just doing gay erasure.
Yeah, fucking Cade, gay erasure, Cade. We're meant to be an LGBT channel. Yeah, so I thought that was what Andrew was going for, so I thought I'd bring it back, but that was never what he was going for. So I guess that were a nice surprise for you. Okay. And how lucky it is that Peach finished this one too, which, you know what I mean? Peach finishes this one.
Yeah, well, that's me for you.
Amazing. Right.
I'll tell you something.
What?
I'll just say I thought I were giving a little twist to the story. Clearly not.
Here comes the twist.
So there's this woman, and every day she. Oh, it's not that joke. But it is, but it's not. So basically, she's got to wake up in the morning because she's got a delivery coming. She's got a delivery coming, and She answers the door and she's like, "Yo, do you have the deliverer?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I've got the deliverer." So he hands her the delivery. She hands him a signature saying that she's collected this. Anyway, so she goes into she has to do like a little crab walk.
Crab walk.
And she has to she has to get into a crab walk and sneak into the kitchen, crush these secret ingredients up, and so that's what she does. And she puts it in his drink and hands it to him, and he's like, he listens to it. He gives it a sniff.
Yeah.
He looks at it. Then he drinks it. I can't remember if I forgot any of the sentences. But yeah, and then he's like, "Yo, what position tonight?" The secret ingredient was Viagra.
Viagra made it back in.
Well, like I said, I've tried to give it a twist.
That's crazy. Viagra made it back in, but then the dog tail disappeared. How? What?
Went from dog Viagra to normal.
Well, that's
Viagra.
what we should call it. That's what we should call it. The dog tail.
The dog tail. Yeah, the dog tail. Oh yeah. Wait, what did we call? Oh yeah, the dog tail. Fucking hell. All right. Okay. Now we're starting with Katie. Oh, now.
No.
Why? What? Have you screwed this one up, Andrew?
I didn't screw this up, but I know the lineage of how this got screwed up.
Oh dear.
I'm interested in
my own story.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that.
Yeah,
I honestly screwed up my own story, so
Well, here we go. Katie's story.
This is a story about Mount Zion, the leeches, and the hobo. One red hot sunny day, a hobo called Jeremiah James Jenkins was bathing himself in the river as he was very smelly. He got himself nice and clean, got himself dressed, and proceeded to wander through the trees to find a place to rest his head for the night. As he walked, he felt something on his ankle, then his bum, and then his arm. "Oh my golly gosh," he exclaimed as he looked down and saw leeches sucking his blood.
Ooh.
They were having a right old feast. The leeches said, "Ha ha, you'll never get us off." As much as he tried, he couldn't remove them. He travelled too far from the river, so he had an idea. "I know, I'll climb to the top of Mount Zion, to the Garden of Eden.
Ooh.
The leeches would be happy there." He walked the whole 765 metres, or 2,510 feet.
Silence.
As he got to the top of Mount Zion, he saw many different animals. He walked past the sheep, past the cows, went around the anthills and past the fancy flute players, and saw some sparkling springs.
Oh wow.
The leeches were so happy to be in the Garden of Eden, they fell off and frolicked in the fell off in the Eden Springs.
Hey! Now
Where did that go?
Where the fuck did that go?
I have absolutely no excuse for the atrocity you're about to watch.
Right. I will say this. I mean, I was last, so I got fucking none of that. I absolutely none of it. Like, don't keep your hopes up for this one, Katie, because Jesus H. Christ. Or should I say
Jesus
Jeremiah James Jenkins?
Hey!
Oh
Jennings.
My God. Right. Jennings. Jeremiah James Jennings. I thought it was Jenkins.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't even remember.
You're thinking of Old Man Jenkins.
It's Jennings.
OMJ.
Oh yeah, Old Man Jenkins. Yep. Oh my God. Right. Here's number 2, Jason.
Fuck. Okay, so the gist of what I got, it was like the Mountain of Zion, a giant named Jerome, and a bunch of leeches. And basically, Jerome goes into a swamp, right? And gets in there, and there's a bunch of leeches, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go for your toesies." So they start sucking the blood out of him, and he's like, "Oh, that's not very nice." And so the leeches are like, "Ha ha, you'll never get us off." So Jerome, the giant, has a great idea to go wandering up in the mountains, and like, I don't know, because I think the cold air or something. And then there was something about a river and like him using the river at the top of this mountain to wash the leeches off. And the water was crystal clear and sparkly and it felt really nice. And I don't remember where the leeches picked up back after that. So this is the gist of the story that I got. Love you so much, Katie, but I can't understand shit.
Oh my god. Where was the Garden of
What I
Eden?
had to work with.
Oh my god. What went missing there? The Garden of Eden, all of the anthill
Yeah.
the fucking...
He became a giant instead of a hobo.
Yeah, it was a giant instead of a hobo. Was Mount Zion kept in? Yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah.
At the very beginning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh well, let's see what Andrew had to do from that, because geez Louise, geez Louise. Here he is in all of his blue cotton candy glory.
Make cakes for me. So this story concerns the mountain of Zion, a giant named Jerome, and a bunch of bloodthirsty leeches. Now, Jerome is just wandering through the forest, minding his own business. Comes across a swamp. And he wanders into the swamp. Everything's feeling all slushy underfoot. Everything's grand until a bunch of leeches start latching onto his little toesies. And they're laughing like, haha, you'll never get us off.
Hey.
So Jerome has a great idea. He's going to climb the mountain of Zion, and at the top of which is a river which he can use to wash these leeches off. So he climbs perilously up this mountain. Gets to the top, sticks his feet into the river, and the leeches are gone from the story completely. Addendum to this, Katie is ununderstandable.
Ununderstandable.
I tried to gussy it back up into a story rather than a summary.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm glad of
Amazing.
I'm glad of the additional narrative, the additional narrative features there. That was good. Yeah, I'm glad of that. But I know that
climbing Mount Zion is like climbing a ladder.
I still didn't get any of that. Let's see.
Oh no!
Let's see what Peach did.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh god! Here we go.
Let's just say I had no idea.
Not a clue.
Okay, so here's a story about the Zion Mountain, about a giant named Jerome, and about a bunch of bloodthirsty leeches. So you've got Jerome, and he is just walking through a blah, 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 blah. He's walking through a swamp, and he's just like cloop, 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 walking through the swamp, and he's like, oh look, leeches all over my feetses, and he's like, oh no, I hope these aren't talking blood-sucking leeches. And the leeches are like, we are talking blood-sucking leeches, and they're like, you could never get us off of your feet. And he's like, well, I think I can. So he climbs up a mountain, Zion Mountain, foreshadowed a bit, and he climbs up there rigorously, and he gets to the top of the mountain, and he feels accomplished with himself. And that's the story. Addendum, Cade, hi. I tried to bring it a bit more into a story than you did, Andrew.
You proper did me dirty with the hell.
That's so funny. That was so funny. I can't believe you left that in. That was so good. Oh my god!
Please leave it. Please keep it in. I need it.
I hope it carries on.
Did you do it, Jenna?
Well, it was Cade next, so let's. Why don't
Let's
we
find out
listen
if Cade did it.
Oh my god! But that fucking holalala were just everything, and I love that. Like, Katie, hi. Oh my god! All right, it's Cade up next.
Well, Cade,
let's go.
So this is a story about Mount Zion and a gnome named Jerome. And
he's changed race 3 times.
Basically, there was a gnome, and he was wandering around in a swamp, and he's wandering around, and his feet are getting all wet, And some leeches come over and they're like, "Nah, we're leeches and we're gonna get on your feetses." And I don't know why they sound like really bad impression of a mobster, but they do. And
Yeah.
and he's like, "Nah, no, get off my feetses, you blood-sucking leeches. You'll never suck my blood." And he is able to get them off, and then he goes and he wants to climb a mountain, so he climbs up a mountain. He climbs up Mount Zion, which was foreshadowed. It was as foretold. And he feels really accomplished and proud of himself, and that's the end.
Yes! Oh, wow. I'm glad that you kept the feetses bit. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. But I love that the leeches got removed before he climbed the mountain in that one. Was that Peach who did that? I can't remember.
No, the way I did it is that, like, because Andrew the leeches.
Oh, you've cut out.
Refrained. Oh,
yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, because Andrew mentioned that the leeches stopped being relevant, so rather than making a big song and dance about it, I just decided to cut them out entirely after they'd debuted.
Nice.
Yeah, and I changed it to more of a feeling of accomplishment.
Okay, well,
the leeches were a metaphor for his depression, essentially.
Okay, well, let's see how it ended with me. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
You should be.
This is a story about a gnome called Jerome, who... It's also a story about Zion, and that's going to come in later because obviously there's a bit of exposition going on here. So, a gnome called Jerome, right, and he's walking through a swamp. Now, as he's walking through the swamp, he finds a bunch of leeches. And the leeches are all like, "Hey, Jerome, I want to suck on them feetses. We're leeches who want to leech on them feetses." So Jerome's like, "Hey, back off. I don't want you to leech on my feetses, so get away, you leeches." And then, so the leeches just go, I guess. They just leave. And then Jerome's like, "I need to do something that's going to make me feel accomplished." So he looks over at Mount Zion, which exposition was given for previously in the story, and he walks up the mountain, and that's it.
Good structure.
That's the
Good
whole
structure.
story, I guess. So. Well, that's what I got, so I guess that's that. Oh god! But I originally thought that someone had made the leeches. I thought Katie had rhymed the leeches and the feetses at some point. So like that whole thing, I thought, oh gosh, I need to keep that in. So I just tried my best. And now we've got our final round coming up with Jason to start. Here he is. It's Jason to start. Final round. Let's go.
So let me take you guys back to a little time in my life called high school. I was a young, dumb boy, and I got invited on a date by this super hot chick. She was the literal definition of a dumb blonde, and I'm not even trying to be sexist. So what ended up happening was she invited me on a date. The people that I was staying with were like, "No, you can't do that." So I snuck out in the middle of the night. Later on, I found out that I set off a bunch of alarms. That has nothing to do with the relevance of the story, though, so let's continue. I ended up going to her house. We rented a Redbox movie. It was we were being a cheesy little romance couple. It was Nightmare Before Christmas, and they made a pizza. So we were watching the movie, and the pizza came in, and we went in the kitchen. This woman looked me dead in the eye and said, "This is always the worst part." So this woman grabs opens the oven and grabs with her bare hands, rack and all, the entire pizza. And when I tell you it smelled like burning flesh, this lady was screaming at the top of her lungs. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Her dog starts barking down the stairs like crazy, like an entire hurricane went off. And it was just a complete disaster, and we never had a second date.
Now, I
Oh, Jason, this gets butchered.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I mean,
I love it.
I tried to keep the energy of Jason's constant fucking doing this back and forth. I tried to keep the energy. I think I lost the hurricane though, which I'm very sad about upon rewatching. But yeah, let's go. Right. Now let me take you back to a time in high school when I was just a young lad, and I went on a date for one of the first times, I guess, with this really hot chick, and she was the definition of a dumb blonde. But I'm not being sexist. But anyways, and I was setting off a bunch of alarms, but that's irrelevant to this story. So anyway, we're gonna go back to her place for a bit of Netflix and chill, right? And we're actually gonna watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I was like, sure, but also let's have a pizza. So we start cooking up this pizza, right? And she's all like, when the pizza's done, she goes up to the oven and she's all like, this is the worst part. And I was like, what? And she proceeded to take the pizza out of the oven with her bare hands. And I could swear that I could smell burning flesh as she did so. She was screaming, I was screaming, the dog was barking up the stairs. It was all around a crazy time. And did I get a second date? No, I did not. See, I think I did the energy well, you know what I mean? There was a lot of detail still there, you know what I mean? I want to know how this got messed up, because I think that's quite a straightforward story, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're about to see.
Oh, am I? Am I about to see from you, Andrew?
No.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Andy Roo.
Andy Roo.
Let me take you to high school. I was gonna go on a date. It was one of the very first dates that I went on, and it was with a really hot chick. She was the definition of a dumb blonde, but if you think I'm being sexist, whoa, are you mistaken?
So awkward, Andrew.
I set off a lot of alarms, but that isn't relevant. We were gonna, I suppose we went on a date, but then we went back to her house for Netflix and chill. Maybe this was the date. They had a date, or this was the date. But either way, it ends up with some Netflix and chill. Did I say they? I meant I. This story's in the first person. I'm the one that did this. So we started watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. Classic movie. And I decided we're going to have some pizza with this. So we go into the kitchen, we make all the pizza, it's in the oven. It cooks. And then it comes time to take the pizza out. She says, this is always the worst part. I was confused. She proceeds to open the oven and take out the pizza with her bare hands, the smell of burning flesh all around me. Did I get a second date? Wow.
Oh!
No, I did not.
Hey! What about the screaming, the dogs barking up the stairs?
You can see where my mind goes fully blank.
Oh yeah, you can. You can see that happen a few times, actually.
Oh yeah.
Andrew,
oh wow.
Andrew, if you thought your part was bad.
Oh no. God. Oh, look at Peach is already scared. Peach is already scared. Oh wow. Okay. Here we go.
You can see the dread in my eyes.
The dread.
Okay, so it was date night. I should probably say this is a story about me. Okay. So it's me, and I was on a date night, and there were I set off a lot of alarms or something. Okay. I set off a lot of alarms. This girl, she was the definition of a dumb blonde. It was me. Yeah, so anyway, we go on a date, and the date is a Netflix and chill. minus the chill, apparently. Or maybe I just don't disclose that information. Who can say? So I've got around. We're Netflixing. We're certainly not chilling. And anyway, I'm like, hey, I think it's time to get the pizza out of the oven. And she's like, oh yeah, this is the worst part. And then she like opens up the oven door. She like picks it up with her bare hands. She's just like the smell of burning flesh is everywhere. But in the end, I never really did get a second date.
Oh wow!
Also, I should point out that this is a completely true story.
I know. You could tell by the way that you told it that this is coming from the heart.
It's a true story for me as well.
Katie. We love Katie's renditions.
Here we go. Oh wow, Katie. Second to last. Here we go.
Right, this is a story about a date. Oh God! And it's a date that I went on.
First person, good.
Alarm bells ringing everywhere. So I went on this date with this girl. She's a definition of a dumb blonde. And went to a house for Netflix and chill, but it really weren't chill. Anyway, so we decided to have some food, and she made a pizza. Anyway, so she went to the oven when the pizza was done, and picked the pizza out of the oven, but with bare hands.
You did that?
Yes.
Without any gloves on or anything. So she picked the pizza out of the oven with the bare hands, and you could just smell burning flesh. The burning flesh smell was rife. And I never did get a second date.
I love the way it's told.
The burning flesh smell was rife. Oh wow, Katie. You know what? I think you did actually pretty well considering.
Yeah.
Peach left out a lot of details there. I don't think it were too bad. And now for our final video. Cade's closing us all out with round 6 of 6. And you know what? It's not been that long actually, so that's...
Wait. I've got a good way to start this.
Go on then.
So Cade, tell everyone about our first date.
Oh yeah, Cade, tell everyone about your and Peach's first date. Here we go.
So this is a story about a date that Katie went on. And, she went on a date with this girl who is the definition of a dumb blonde. She went for Netflix and chill, but it was not at all chill. And we went to cook a pizza, but the girl took the pizza out of the oven with her bare hands, and all you could smell was horrible burning flesh, and it was just terrible. And Katie never did get a second date.
Everybody that did my story laughed.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
What a class!
Oh my god!
Back recollection in that was actually really good.
Oh, that was really good.
What's the name of this one?
Katie's date with Peach.
When I said our first date, I did.
You're referring to Katie and Peach.
Netflix and not so chill.
Oh wow, jeez Louise. Oh my god.
I thought you'd tell the first person.
What a way to end it on. What a way to end it.
It went from first to Katie's person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have votes for everyone's favourite story. Okay, so first of all we had Cade's story with the old man Jenkins farm.
OMG.
We had Peach's story with the vampires and the vegan vampire. We had
My cousin
Andrew's
Fjord
story,
Belgium.
which I have no idea what the fuck that was about. Andrew. With the pills and the husband.
Yeah.
The dog Viagra.
The
What
dog
position do you
Viagra.
want to do it in?
Yes, the dog Viagra.
Not that anyone would know.
Oh no,
if
that
they
was
just watched the last
fourth.
video.
Third was mine with Aurora's story about fucking Herbert Sherbertson and the hag. And then we had Katie's story about the hobo Jeremiah John Jenkins, or whatever the fuck you were called.
It weren't. It was Mount Zion, the leeches and the hobo.
Mount Zion, the leeches and the hobo.
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, but so it's Mount Zion, the leeches and the hobo.
Oh, of course. And then we had Jason's pizza date story. Right. Okay. Jason, what was your favourite? Come on now. I mean, for the whole thing, the entire thing.
6-6.
Oh, yes. Part 6 of 6. Cade's telling of Katie's date with Peach. Okay, right.
No, honestly, my favorite is when Peach hit with the bow. That was my
God,
favorite.
yeah. Peach with the la la la. Perfect. All right, Peach, what were your favourite?
You baby girl.
Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah, no. My favorite was actually. So fuck you.
Was actually what you cut out?
Katie's story.
Katie's story. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, Cade, what was your favorite?
Herbert Sherbertson, even though nobody kept the accent. Well,
I mean, that was a pretty solid
Andrew
story.
did.
Yeah, Andrew with this at the end. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Andrew started and finished with the accent.
Yeah,
Well,
That's all you need. Bookends.
Go on,
There were
Andrew.
only 3 people who even bothered.
I have to give the final award to Pizza Date Night.
Oh yeah.
It was close, but that was just the degradation of that was too good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I think the date night one were pretty good, definitely. I
Yeah.
think that were good. But yeah, I like Andrew's original like beginning story because it was literally like Dr. Seuss. It was all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew's beginning story is my close second because Cade's round 6 of fucking Jason's pizza story. Mwah, mwah, mwah,
That was
mwah,
perfect.
mwah.
Yeah.
I were eating that up like burnt pizza.
Yeah, to be fair,
fucking-
that were the best.
That was the best. All right,
The
okay.
best retelling of the story ever.
So,
Real Ultima.
because obviously these lot have got to go to Netherdeep now.
Well, we don't. It's cancelled.
It's cancelled. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, no one showed up.
Well, anyway, we'll say because they're all here. So yeah, we'll say right. Yeah, that was our first time doing narrative telephone. We're gonna leave it there.
If you liked this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Oh my god, I love this video. Please, please, please make more of these types of videos. Please, I beg of you. If you do this, I will show it to my neighbor, and that video will cure his blindness. He will be able to see because a video this good must be seen by everyone. So leave that in the comment section. But thank you for watching that wannabes.
Thank you for watching.
I've been your host, Peach, and these have been my lovely guests. Doodles.
Bye, everybody. All right, say
Bye.
bye. Bye.